Hello and welcome back. I wanted to try filming in here before I turn the light on just to... Oh, don't eat that. Just to get a different perspective. She's eating the lemongrass. Get out of there. Get out of there. So what we see around us is something, are things that we assign a value to. And everyone is doing the same thing. Society teaches us that we all need to fit in. And people try to live their lives according to those ideals. But in reality, everyone has a different view, a different value. They assign different values. They assign values in different percentages to different things. And even though most people probably try to fit into that societal norm, those people also have another level of themselves inside themselves that they may keep locked up, and it also has a certain value system. Most people are schizophrenic because they act one way on the surface to fit in, but inside there's a whole other being, and a lot of times there's a conflict between the two, and all because of a value system that was created that we try to fit into, and another value system that's inside each and every one of us that varies and it differs between each individual. So the world itself can never be peaceful. But it already is without our value systems, without either of those conflicting systems within us. When I say the world can never be at peace, what I'm speaking of is what most people talk about when they say the world. In this case, anyways, I'm speaking about how people, the world that human beings hold in their mind as what the world is about, and how you should act in the world, and what has happened in the world, history, and what's going to happen in the world, and so on. How it relates to human beings and our role. And in that sense, there's never going to be peace, because with 7+ billion human beings all having their own system of assigning value to the world, it's going to differ on so many different things, and each of those things on so many different levels. So we won't be able to find one way. We're never going to be able to find one way, one value system that every human being is going to be able to adapt and therefore live by to bring about peace in the world. It's impossible. Because if you try to give a human being your value system, and let's say he does follow it, he or she, then their other inner value system is going to find conflicts. Some things it might agree with, some things it won't. Therefore, schizophrenia. Every human being is therefore going to be sick. This is not something I'm just making up. This is the way it goes. This is it. This is reality here, as far as the mind of a human being goes anyways. You don't have to believe me at all. I'm not asking you to believe me. But if you look inside yourself, you'll see that same schizophrenic behavior, sickness that I'm talking about inside yourself. You will agree with some things, yeah. And then on another level, you'll disagree with other things, but you won't act on some of the things, even though you think it should be a certain way, and some things you will act on, and vice versa. And there's a split in you. There's a split in all of us. I'm not saying that you hear voices and they're telling you to kill people, and you see physical beings walking around that aren't actually there. But when I say you're schizophrenic, I mean because you assign value to things, and everyone's value system is different, and everyone is trying to fit into society and its value system is different, then what you see as right or wrong is going to be different based on that inner value system and the value system given to you, in which one you believe. And when you see a person doing something that is different than your value system on whatever level, the inner or the social, then you're going to see something that is not there. You're going to see that that person is right or that person is wrong. And that is a value assigned by you or by society. That is not real. It's not real. It's an idea. It's a collective agreement when it comes to society's rules. In reality, those rules are non-existential. It's not there. It's only human ideas that are put together, and a lot of people agree to follow them. So when you see a person and you're trying to social police that person, you're seeing something that is not there. You are schizophrenic in that moment when you don't see another person, when you don't look at the person, but you look at what the person is doing, and then you are judging whether what they're doing is right or wrong based on your inner value system or the value system of society. So there you're not seeing the person, you're seeing their action, and you're judging and you're labeling that human as this or that, good or bad, or whatever it is, thief or whatever. When in reality, he's not that. You're limiting that human being. There might be an action that this human is taking in this moment that you are witnessing, which is this tiny slice of this person's entire life. But you're reducing this person, his totality of his existence, into this tiny slice of time that you witness him or her doing an act, and then you say this person is this or this person is that, and that is schizophrenic. When you see that, you say that that is that. This person is this person is a thief, this person is an asshole, this person is stupid. Just like when someone who has schizophrenia sees a monster in the back that nobody else sees, in the same way you see a monster that nobody else sees, maybe a few of you sees, But that's collective schizophrenia. Everyone agrees that that's right or wrong. In reality, there's a human being just like you. Him or her, they're doing their best. They were raised in a different environment, maybe. And they're taking certain actions. And just like you, they're probably judging other people around them. We fail to see the similarities when we look at the world through our value system. When we assign value, especially when it comes to the things people do. Especially when it comes to the things people do. If we assign value to a human being based on his or her deeds, then that is going to be different, and you're never going to find peace on earth, because everyone is going to have a different view, a different system of different way to say this is better or worse. And even if it's all the same way, then in reality, the level of which the levels are going to change. So that's it about that for today. So I'll leave you with that. Wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. Leah's sharpening her claws there behind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Drop your values and just see the bigger picture. Peace.